When we were kids, we were told not to talk to strangers. It was one of those things we all hear from our parents. Stay away from people you don't know. But as we grow older, that advice kind of sticks with us, right? We stop talking to strangers even in adulthood. And it's not just about safety anymore. It's about discomfort, fear of rejection, and even fear of being judged. But here's the thing. If you're in sales, talking to strangers is one of the most important things that you can do to succeed. In fact, did you know that nearly 60% of salespeople say the most difficult part of their job is prospecting, and that 40% of salespeople never follow up after a single meeting? That's huge. In today's video, I'm going to break down why talking to strangers, especially in the context of sales, is key to building trust, overcoming fear, and achieving success. Let's dive in. Now, let's first talk about the trust paradox. Now, you know when you're reaching out to strangers, it's easy to get caught up in the idea that they don't trust you. But what if I told you that that is actually one of the most liberating things in sales? Here's why. The fact that people have trust issues right from the start actually gives you the opportunity to build trust with them. Think about it this way. Seeing is believing. If they can see you, see where you work, and even get social proof, whether it's seeing your face, your office, or even seeing testimonials, it immediately builds a foundation of trust. That's why transparency is so important. So consider turning your camera on and showing your world, whether it's who you are, where you work, or what's on your screen. If they can see you, they can believe you. And if they can believe you, they can buy from you. Now, the next thing I'd like to talk about is the fear of rejection. This is actually one of the biggest things in sales. This is something that holds so many people back, especially when they're just starting out. But here's the truth. Rejection is a numbers game. In sales, you need to embrace rejection as part of the process. For example, if you send out 100 messages, you might only get 10 responses back. And from those 10 responses, you might end up with 1 or 2 clients. But that's not a bad thing. That's just how it works. It's a numbers game, right? Once I realized that rejection was not about worth, but rather about finding the right people who connect with my value, my mindset changed. The most important and powerful part about embracing rejection is the fact that it leads to referrals. For every stranger you connect with, you have the potential to turn them into a referral. And this is where the magic happens. The more connections you make, the more likely you are to generate leads through those referrals. Next, let's talk about one of my favorite tools in today's digital world, artificial intelligence. A lot of salespeople get stuck when it comes to writing messages, whether it's email scripts, phone scripts, or even SMS messages. The pressure to get everything perfect can just be paralyzing. But there's good news. AI can help with that. By using AI to help you write your outreach messages, you can focus on the important part, serving your potential customers. When you use AI, you don't have to stress over every single word. It helps you craft messages that helps you speak to your prospects' needs and position yourself as the guide, not as the hero. It's not about you. It's about how you can help them. Now, none of this is possible without vulnerability. So let's talk about that. A lot of people are afraid to be vulnerable in their business dealings, especially when trying to connect with strangers. But vulnerability is actually one of the strongest tools you can use to build real connections. Think about this. When you're listening to a speaker at a conference and they open up about their struggles, the times when they hit rock bottom, when they were broke and felt lost, it's those moments of vulnerability that make them relatable. It's what inspires you to believe that you can do the same thing. Sharing your own story, your own struggles, and your own successes makes you human in the eyes of others. And when people see you as relatable, they can trust you more. And if they can trust you, they can buy from you. Now, finally, let's talk about my favorite one, video. If you're in sales, video is one of the most important tools that's at your disposal for connecting with strangers. Why? Because video helps you skip the small talk and go straight to the heart of the matter. I've seen so many people transform their businesses by using video to connect with their audience, whether it's through social media, YouTube, email messages, or even SMS. The best part about video is that it's personal. When someone watches your video, they feel like they're having a one-on-one conversation with you. And the responses are always amazing. People always say to me, wow, I love that video that you sent me. It felt so personal. That is the power of video. It humanizes you and allows you to build trust more quickly. And if you haven't started using video yet for sales, the time is now. To wrap up, if you want to succeed in sales, it's about connecting with strangers in more meaningful ways. Whether it's building trust through transparency, overcoming the fear of rejection, using AI to improve your messages, or leveraging the power of vulnerability and video, it all comes down to making real connections. So if you're looking to take your sales game to the next level, I encourage you to embrace these strategies. And if you want a great tool to help you create and share videos, check out Dub. It's an awesome platform that makes video messaging simple and effective. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips. And let me know in the comments, what is your favorite way to talk to strangers? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, have fun talking to strangers and building those connections. See you guys in the next video.